Good morning, all.
Good morning, Wilmington, Delaware. Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Deb Chamberlain.
Good morning, Deb.
Good morning. I don't know who's saying that and where, but Oh, there he is. Hello, good morning.
Great.
So welcome to our service. We're so glad you're here in person or with us on YouTube now or in the future. And we hope you will enjoy our message and our music today. And I'm going to start with a little bit of settling in music. Good morning. We have a full house. I love it. Good morning, everyone, and welcome if you're just joining us to Center for Spiritual Living Delaware. I'm Deb Chamberlain, and I would love to start off our service this morning with our beautiful voices joining me up here for our opening song, The Presence is Here. Aquí. Aquí. All right. Tell us the number of your microphone, please.
21.
22.
20.
20 is not on yet.
20 is not on.
And yours is?
It's
20.
on.
Okay, good.
20.
The presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. I will meet you in grace. The presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. I will meet you in grace. The presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. I will meet you in grace. I will meet you in grace.
Beautiful. Celestial. Reverend Kathleen.
Yes. Oh my goodness. That was delightful. Let's take a moment and just turn around, look around, and just make some eye contact with all the beautiful beings who are here today. Yeah. And for those of you who don't know, my sister bought a house in Delaware. She's going to be living in Hershey Run. She's in the back row next to Michelle.
Yay!
So happy. Yeah, we're so excited about that. All right, my friends. This is our opportunity to co-create something magnificent here today. So turn within, if you would, please. Touch that gentle, vibrant, yet powerful, magnificent center and core of your being and your heart. And breathe, breathe love. Just take a moment and breathe love. And then ask your inner being, the divine self, actually the inner being, it's all around you. It's unlimited, it's huge. What is it that I am to bring forth? What is mine to offer today? And some quality, some beautiful quality that is yours to offer. I am here to be, and then you get to fill in the blank. And so then I'd like you to stand, if you would, please. And we're going to get into power position. So think of your favorite superhero. Here. Here. Okay, you ready? And so I'd like you to say, I'm here to be, and then proclaim that word into being. I am here to be enthusiasm. I heard a word magnificent. Okay, have a seat and take a moment and feel the vibrations of that creation in the room. Close your eyes and feel it. Oh, it's so delicious. So thank you so much. And I now would like to invite Dr. Amish Shah to come forward and offer our opening prayer that we call spiritual mind treatment. It's an affirmative form of prayer. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. So lovely to see everyone. So I invite us all to close our eyes and go within. Find that centered space. It helps feel the feet on the ground and feel the chair on the back. Just anchor yourself in this sacred space, remembering our higher purpose of why we're here today. This glorious Sunday morning, we are here for one purpose and one purpose only, which is to have and be in connection with God, remembering and feeling and knowing the presence of God everywhere, in everyone, within ourselves, deep within ourselves, and just letting it fill up in our entire beings. So let us remember today, this morning, the one truth that is ever present all around us, always reminding us, always inviting us, this truth that is God is all there is. God is ever present, ever loving, ever listening, ever giving. God is an abundant supply of love, light, peace, all things wondrous and awesome, awful, not awful, but awful, and and humor and light and love, and that resplendent energy that just fills our heart with grace and the greatness of this world beyond us, and also embedded in every part of everything that we encounter, everything we see. So today, this morning, I know that each of us is full of this grace of God, this wonder of this magical feeling of God, and that this is upon us this morning, right here in our midst, in our heart, and each of us is open, each of us is present to that divinity talking to us at all times, and we are ready and we are listening. The presence is here. The presence is profound. And this morning, I know it is blessing our beautiful music team and Deb, and knowing that the music is touching us in this way, in this place, in this sweet, special place where words cannot go, do not reach. The music is helping us remember the presence, feel the presence, be touched by the presence. And I know that every single person of the Seva team, I'm so grateful for everything that they have done up until this moment, and they're continuing to be doing, and they are blessed. I speak the word of this blessing upon the AV team and the YouTube streaming team and all of the other people who have stepped up and said yes to the sacred service. And above all, I speak this word for blessing our special Eugene Holden, who's today channeled, open, surrendered, ready, and generous in listening to the word of God and delivering it to us in his own special way, in his unique, charismatic deep, profound way that just touches us. So I know that we are all ready. We are to receive this sacred benediction of God and this soul food that our hearts yearn for, and it is here, it is present, it is ready to be given. And I'm so thankful for this, and I'm so thankful for everybody who has shown up in this eager-hearted, this loving, soulful energy, and everybody is just filled with the vibration of love, of God as love and God. And so I give my thanks, great thanks, to be here, to be listening to God, and to be starting us off with this prayer. And I'm releasing this word with great faith, great gratitude, and releasing it knowing that it is coming true as we speak, as I release it into the law. The law is an ever-present yes, and it is done. And together we say yes, and so it is. Okay, thank you. Okay, so some announcements. What's happening? Am I ready for the announcements? Okay. There's like, I felt there was an anticipation of something. Okay, so here we go. Right, okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Amisha, Dr. Amisha, and I'm here to be your announcer at this point. So, Grand Rising. DuWayne Preston is our YouTube host today. Thank you, DuWayne. Please set your cell phones to airplane mode to support the quality of our service. Thanks. Let us now reaffirm the CSL Delaware intention, which is we, the Center for Spiritual Living Delaware, are an inclusive, inspiring, joyful, ever-expanding spiritual community rooted in new thought, ancient wisdom principles. We are here to be the presence of love, co-creating heaven on earth, a world that works for all. Newly licensed, that's me, newly licensed professional practitioner. Hello. I am offering free complimentary 1-hour sessions as part of my internship. This is a unique opportunity to experience spiritual support to transform your life and realize your dreams, and so much more. So contact me, and I believe you'll find the number in the newsletter that went out this week. Okay, are you a vocalist or musician? Sharon Bousquet invites you to join the Spirit Band or Celestial Joy Ensemble, using your musical talents to uplift and inspire. Contact Sharon. I believe I know where you can find her. The next meeting of the Men's Care Circle is on Monday, July 21st from 7 to 8:30 p.m. on Zoom. Contact Dean Regan. On Sunday, August 10, we are delighted to welcome Dr. John Mundy, student and teacher of A Course in Miracles. A Course in Miracles. John has been involved with A Course in Miracles for 42 years. He was introduced to the course by its scribe, Dr. Helen Schuckman, in 1973. He is author of 12 books, publisher of Miracles Magazine, director of All Faith Seminary International Miracle Studies Program in New York City, and he will speak August 10 on remembering yourself, and then lead a workshop from 12:30 to 2:30 on living an awakened life. What a gift. That is special. Thank you for organizing that. Yeah.
I was playing music for Center for Conscious Living in Morristown a couple months ago, and he was the guest speaker. And I don't know, how do I describe it? It just felt so gentle but deep and so reassuring and comforting and truthful and deep reaching. So I really encourage you to be here for that service. He's really a presence to be blessed with.
Yeah. I mean, the Course in Miracles is a powerhouse. And to have him here to answer any questions or explain the very dense, very loving book, so that would be great. This fall, make plans to join the Essential Ernest Holmes class, a transformative 10-week journey into the heart of Science of Mind teachings, facilitated by Candace Berkowitz. Yay! The course will be held Thursdays from September 11 to November 13, 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. on Zoom. Visit our website for full details and to register. Would you like Candace to say anything, or do we have time for that? Okay. Well, we know Candace. You got to take the class if you haven't taken it. Right. That's true. Right. Yes. Join Jenny Stewart today for Power of 8 after service in the Orange Room. All are welcome. And for details on CSL activities, visit the website or e-newsletter. And now, take us away, Deb.
Thank you, Dr. Ami. Okay, so our topic today about honoring our boundaries. This song is really about setting that boundary of who we are. We are love, who we are here to be. So if you want to stand, you can stand and join us in singing the song by Daniel Namad. Yes, I am. Yes, I am here to love. Yes, I am here to serve. Yes, I am here to be the love of God. Yes, I am here to love. Yes, I am here to serve. Yes, I am here to be the love of God, my God. And I know forevermore that I am loved. Yes, I know forevermore that I am loved. Yes, I am here to learn. Yes, I am here to live. Yes, I am here to be the love of God. Yes, I am here to learn. Yes, I am here to live. Yes, I am here to be the love of God, my God. And I know forevermore that I am loved. Yes, I know forevermore that I am loved. Yes, I am here to love. Yes, I am here to serve. Yes, I am here to be the love of God, my God, of God, my God, of God, my God. Mary, 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 where are you? Is it Mary's time to talk? No, Scott. You make a wonderful Mary. Okay.
Grand Rising, fellow travelers. The theme for 2025 is Rising Higher, Growing Deeper. The theme for July is Rolling in the Deep. Today's topic is honoring your boundaries. Ernest Holmes wrote, "In the silence of soul's communion with the great cause of all being, into the stillness of the absolute, into the secret place of the Most High, back of the din and the ceaseless roar of life, we shall find a resting place and a place of real spiritual power." Breen Brown wrote, "When we fail to set boundaries and hold people accountable, we feel used and mistreated. This is why we sometimes attack who they are, which is far more hurtful than addressing a behavior or a choice." Let's affirm together. Oh, we haven't brought it up. Oh. Okay. When we fail to set boundaries and hold people accountable, we feel used and mistreated. This is why we sometimes attack who they are, which is far more hurtful than addressing a behavior or a choice. Now let's affirm together. I create and maintain generative boundaries. And it's my honor to introduce Eugene.
Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing this morning? Did I turn this on? Yeah, I did. It is on, right? Okay, great. Good to see everybody today. Trusting that your week is going well, has been well, and all of that good stuff. Good. I want you to look at your neighbor and say, "God, it's so good to see you." And then to look the other way and say that too. "It's so good to see you." It's good to see you too. Good to see you, Ray. Good to see you, Scott. Whew, isn't that great? Okay, good. Dr. Holmes, and I use this a lot because it's so powerful, would quote and would say at the beginning of his show, radio or television, that there is a power for good in the universe greater than we are, and we can use it. There's a power for good in the universe greater than we are, and we can use it. The other one that I love from him is there is only one life. That life is God. That life is perfect. He would say, that life is my life now. I like to say, I am that life now. There is only one life. That life is God. That life is perfect. I am that perfect life of the infinite. But not only is that the truth for me, that's the truth for each and every one of us, right? For that infinite intelligence has set the intention to reveal itself as you, me, and we. Take a breath. That's a beautiful truth to embody. To embody. Now, what does that have to do with honoring my boundaries? So let me tell you just a little story before I learned how to set my own boundaries. At the very tender age, not too long ago, in my 20s. Hello, YouTube. Not too very long ago, in my 20s, I had a bunch of good friends. In fact, they're still good friends of mine. But these guys, and I was a part of this group, they would love to get into mischief. I won't say trouble, depending on how you're looking at it. But I was one of those, I was a part of the group. I was a part of that group, but I went along because I was afraid to set boundaries. There were some things that we were doing as a group that was just not cool. Just not cool, and just this close to being against the law, right? But I went along with it because I did not know, I wasn't brave enough to set my own boundaries, to say no. And until this one day, they come and pick me up at the house, and we're going to drive from Pasadena to Los Angeles. And I got this feeling within me, don't go. Now, up until that point, I would have ignored that, don't go. Right? This time it was so strong, and we were turning the corner into a main street. I'm going, guys, let me out. Oh, no, man, come on. No, let me out. Let me out of the car. Now, these are my martial arts friends, and I was one of the, how could I put this? It was hard for them to beat me, right? Because I'm really good on the mat that long ago. Today it's like, okay, I'm still kicking, just not so high. And they were like, oh, come on, man, come on. I'm like, no, let me out. And it got to the point where I'm like, okay, if you don't let me out, I'm going to whoop somebody's butt, right? And so they pulled over and all that good stuff. And they went to L.A. to do their thing, whatever that was. The next week, I heard that they all went to jail. For some minor stuff, right? But still, they went. Not me. Because it was that moment, it was at that point that I realized, oh, I have to set boundaries for myself to keep me safe. Let me honor my boundaries so that I am safe, so that I don't make any crazy decisions based on a fear that I might be talked about, based on a fear that I might get kicked out the group. Now, again, a lot of these guys, there are a few who have passed on, and the ones who have not, we are still friends after 50 years, right? So now, starting to set the boundaries. See, boundaries, honoring boundaries, there are levels to these things, to this thing called boundaries, right? So that was one level. Now, here's the other level. When we get into relationship, anybody have any experience in honoring boundaries or not honoring your boundaries or the other person's boundaries? Anybody, or is it just me? Yeah, okay, yeah, right? There comes a point in the relationship where boundaries get crossed or at least get pushed up against. So now we honor our boundaries, and the best way to do that in relationship, guess what, is to have a conversation. To have a conversation. And usually for me, how that went was I didn't have that conversation. Again, I didn't have the courage to sit down to have the conversation that this doesn't work for me. And I did that for close to 16 years in a marriage. There was stuff going on in that marriage that I just did not like. It wasn't working for me, nor the family, but didn't have the chutzpah to honor my boundaries. There were situations that happened that I knew we shouldn't be doing, and I didn't have I'm going to say it like this, didn't have the guts to speak up, didn't have the courage, didn't love myself. Oh, really, Eugene? Didn't love myself enough to set those boundaries until I began to do it. Now, when that happened, that shook up the apple cart. Oh, my God. And then it became the ex-wife, right? Actually, she divorced me because I was not playing that game. I refused to play that game. I was honoring my boundaries. Was honoring my boundaries. So it's important to honor your boundaries. So if you are having an experience today where you might be thinking about boundaries that have been crossed, or you might be crossing some boundaries, and you know when you're crossing some boundaries, or even if you don't know, the person whose boundaries you are crossing, hopefully they will give you a signal or a clue saying, hey, this isn't working, and then have a conversation. Conversation is so important. Man, communication is a wonderful thing, especially listening. Communication is a wonderful thing. And the most important part for me in communication is the ability to listen, not just hear, but to listen. What is my friend really saying to me? What is my partner really talking about here? What is being said that's not being said? Right? So now we get to open up that boundary because I want to open up to allow love to flow through. So that's that level when we talk about relationships. Now here is one level that we don't talk about a lot. And that's crossing the boundaries within ourselves. See, all of those examples that I gave you were really about not keeping my own boundaries within myself. It wasn't about my friends. It wasn't about the relationship. It was about me. See, when we talk about honoring our boundaries, we are talking about honoring ourselves, right? So, If I allowed people to talk to me the way I talk to me, sometimes, oh my God, I'd have to call, Reverend Kathleen, can you come bail me out? Because I just beat this person up for crossing the, if people talk to me the way that I sometimes used to talk to myself, oh man. So I had to place my own boundaries on myself. I will no longer allow myself to talk to myself in this way. God, you are so stupid, and you will never make it. Oh, you are such a failure. You remember the last time that you tried this and you failed? Right? Set the boundary. No, I'm not listening to that anymore. No. You know why? Because there is only one life. That life is God. That life is perfect. I am that life now. Now, when I set up the boundaries, when I set up the boundaries to live the life that we are here to live, now I can step into allowing that perfect life to be my life now. Is this making sense? Yes. So, we are to step into the knowing that right where we are, the channel, the presence is here. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. As the song says, guess what? That presence is you. Uh-oh. And a hush comes over the crowd. That presence is you. You are the way that love shows up. You are the way that light shows up. Yeshua Messiah, Jesus the Christ. Will you quit bumping into me, please? Thank you, doctor. I need my boundaries. Our newest practitioner, isn't she great? Now I forgot what Yeshua Messiah said, but one of the things that he was purportedly said was, "Be ye therefore perfect, as the Father within is perfect." The Father in heaven is perfect, and heaven is within. So what we are talking about, in order for us to experience that perfection within, we have to honor our boundaries, which means for me is not to let anything keep me from stepping in that life. Does that make sense? Hello? Yes. Okay, thank you. Right? So, because I sometimes need that feedback. So anyway, because that's my boundary now. So when we are honoring our boundaries, we are really talking about standing true with who we are. See, one of the things that I really love, and it was on the song by Dan Nema. Deb, what was that last line? I know, right? She has to go through the song. To be the love of God. To be the love of God. So we honor our boundaries so that we can be the love of God. Yes, I am here to be the love of God, my God. I am here to be the love of God. Ricky Byers has a great song called Genesis. I'm here for my God to reveal what was said in the beginning. In the beginning, God. I'm here to reveal. We are all here to reveal whatever God means for you. Sometimes we can use the word God, love, peace, joy, grace, laughter. You are here to reveal all of that. Now, I can hear some of you saying, yeah, Eugene, but sometimes life gets in the way. No, life is the way. Life is the way. It doesn't get in the way. It is the way that we get to use to bring to the world our love, our joy, our peace. The boundary that I set for myself now, I will not let anything keep me from shining as the light that I am. That's my hard and fast boundary. Every morning I set an intention to do whatever it is. And usually the intention is to be peace-filled joy. I will not allow anything to take me from that joy. Now, let me give you an example of what that means, right? I won't let anything happen to take me from my intention. Something happens and I get a little, oh, wait a minute. My intention was peace-filled joy. So when we keep our mind on our intention, when we keep our mind on our intention, when we keep our mind on our intention guides us. Because I set the intention to be joy-filled peace or peace-filled joy. So, Are there any boundaries that you are ready to honor for yourself? How many? Let me do it this way because I want to see. How many in the room, by a show of hands, just real fast, are ready to honor your boundaries? Yeah, ooh, that was the room. Wow, cool, I love it. So in this last 5 minutes, talk among yourself, I'm done. Oh, God, you guys, come on, lighten up. It was all right. Gee, that was a joke. I guess not, huh? But it is serious fun. It is serious fun. Life is to be taken seriously, but don't take yourself seriously. I'm going to tell you, and Dean will agree to this, that I am a jokester. Life is really, really good. It truly is. And when Dr. Holmes said that there is a power for good in the universe greater than we are, and we can use it, please take that or any other thing that you may come across in your reading and put it into practice. Embody that. I mean, and I say those quotes every day. There is a power for good in the universe greater than I am, and I can use it. Oh, but I can also allow it to use me, which means now, let me allow myself to be unlimited. Let me allow myself to be open. So allow yourself to be open, and that's a boundary that you can set. The boundary is I will not allow anything to close me down from being that beautiful vehicle instrument of the divine. And then allow it to use you. Allow it to dance as you. Allow it to laugh as you. Allow it to love as you. And as we allow that to happen, that's honoring our boundaries. That's honoring our boundaries. So, for this next week, oh, Eugene, don't do that one. Okay, I will. I'm just a messenger. So, in honoring your boundaries this week, set the intention, this is going to be a good one, for the next 7 days. For the next 7 days. Okay, 7 hours. Yeah, you laugh until you hear this, right? But for the next week, practice no complaining. You hear this one? Ooh. Now, that doesn't only mean complaining out loud. Because you cannot hear me complain. I can keep my mouth shut, but the complaining goes on here, right? So, for the next week, set the intention to do no complaining for 7 days. And then come back next week, and we'll ask you how that went. Now, no, don't tell them why. Okay, good. So are there people who are willing to do that? Okay, good. Oh.
Does that include texting?
Yes, it does. Does that include texting? Yes. Complaining is complaining no matter the modality. I can sing Mary Had a Little Lamb and make that a complaint. Mary had a damn little lamb. Yeah. What is she doing with the lamb? I don't like that lamb. No complaining. And to end this, once again, going back to what Dr. Amit Shah was saying about awesome, or all full, right? All full. But what I wanted, because I like words, right? So instead of looking at it as awful, how about being full of awe? And then set the intention. I am full of awe. Not awe, but awe, like in awesome. When we were doing our power statement, I am magnificent. I am. So whatever you said, that's what you are. I don't have enough time for the I am. So honor your boundaries. Set up your boundaries, and then honor them. What are you not willing? Do it this way. What are you willing to let go of that no longer serves you? Ask yourself that question. What am I ready to let go of so that I can honor me? See, because when we honor our boundaries, my brothers and sisters, we are honoring ourselves, which in turn means that we are honoring the divine within us. Let's anchor this in prayer. How are you guys doing? Take a breath. Waiting for my dear friend to tickle those keys. So we stand in the awareness of the one. And I speak this word from a place of gratitude. See, I'm grateful because I know that even before this word is complete, it's already complete. Before this word is uttered, it's already been answered. And so I give thanks as I recognize first and foremost that there is this infinite intelligence from which all things are created. It is the very nature of this intelligence to permeate and to penetrate and to fill the interspaces of the universe, meaning that there is no space where it is not. It can be called God, it can be called Allah, it can be called Krishna. It doesn't matter what it is called as long as we call it forth into our conscious awareness, recognizing that it is the source of our lives. It is that which causes the sun to shine. It is that which lights up every cell in our body temple. It is that which causes the wind to blow. It is that which is the source of our breath. See, there is no separation here. It is not the life of God separate from our lives. It's the life of God revealing itself in, through, and as our lives. And so this is what we honor. We step into this awareness knowing that right where we are, love is. Right where we are, peace is. Right where we are, grace is. And this is the boundary that we set. That boundary is, I will not let anything move me from my peace. I will not allow anything to bump me off of my center. Because in my center, all life is good. So as we let go of all the thoughts of doubt and worry and fear, we allow these thoughts to fall away into nothing, recognizing that they have no power here. For there is only one power, and that's the power of God, revealing itself in, through, and as each and every one of us. And everything that we engage in is sourced by that magnificent power that has caused everything to be. That same power that created the universe 13.7 billion years ago is that same intelligence that breathes our breath now. For this, and for so much more than my eyes can see, my ears can hear, or these words can possibly convey, I remain forever grateful and thankful. From the space of gratitude, I release this law. I release this word into the magnificent activity of love and law, knowing that once this word is released, the law lovingly returns this word unto us completely fulfilled, pressed down, shaken together, and overflowingly fulfilled. And so fulfilled, we just simply and lovingly allow it to be. And we anchor this by saying, yes. And so it is. Peace and blessings.
All right, let's hear it.
And now, who do I call up? And now, Deb Ford.
I know what I believe. I know of what I speak. 'Cause I've crawled through the valleys. I've climbed up to the peaks. I've been carried on the wings of truth till I could finally see. Nothing but the truth can set me free. Yeah, I know who I am, made in your image, created from love. stars up in the sky. And every time a cloud casts its shadow on my vision, I rest in my trust, never wondering why, 'cause I know what I believe, I know of what I speak. I've crawled through the valleys, I've climbed up to the peaks, I've been carried on the wings of truth, till I could finally see nothing but the truth sets me free. We're living in a world that's shattered and torn. We listen for the call, but some they cannot hear. Yet even in the dark, miracles are born as we pray for one and all. We liberate our fear when we know what we believe. We know of what we speak, 'cause we've crawled through the valleys, we've climbed up to the peaks, we've been carried on the wings of truth, till we can finally see nothing but the truth can set us free. Fear is the prison that blinds me to you, but like the sun, freedom comes with who we are in truth, 'cause our hearts know what we believe, our faith knows of what we speak, 'cause we've crawled through the valleys, we've climbed up to the peaks, we've been carried on the wings of truth. Now we can finally see nothing but the truth and the whole truth. Nothing but the truth can set us free. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When did I write that? I wrote that in 2020. July, what's today's date? July 10th, 2020. I wrote that song 5 years ago. Who are we got next? Dr. Ami.
So, thank you for that beautiful music.
Thank you.
And thank you for that beautiful sermon message. The word, I'm just full of gratitude. Thank you. And from this, as you said, from the space of gratitude, the word allowing came forth. You mentioned that several times. So I invite us all to kind of just sink into that word allowing. Allow the gratitude to fill our hearts, allow any blocks to kind of fall away, allow that generosity to come forth without obstruction, without concerns, without considerations. See how generosity can just free us. Freedom is what you talked about in your song. So, yeah, let's see what allowing can do for us today. So I invite you into that energy, and from that place, if you feel moved and you feel you're ready to free yourself, then I invite you to provide some donations as the basket comes around. If you're already donating, you can put your hand on the basket and bless it. If you haven't been donating and you're moved to, we have many options. You can donate on the website using the PayPal button, the checks and cash. So again, no amount is small, and all amounts are going into the keeping this special place alive and functioning at its highest level. So I invite us all to join in that. Thank you. And now on to Deb. Oh, right.
Blessing our
I
gift.
forgot. I knew I forgot something. Let us affirm together as we allow that allowing to go forth. Blessings of our gift. Divine love
Through me.
blesses and multiplies this offering. The Spirit gives abundantly. I receive thankfully and give again generously. This is the bounty of God, and I send it forth with wisdom and joy. Divine love bountifully supplies and increases this offering. I give freely and fearlessly, fulfilling the law of giving and receiving.
I give and I receive. I trust and I believe that everything is one, and all I give is love. We give and we receive. We trust and we believe that everything is one, and all we give is love. Yes, everything is one, and all we give is love. Everything is one, and all we give is love.
Thank you, Deb. So due to Power of 8 today, we won't have after-service prayers. And if you want to send your prayers, you could drop it in the prayer box in the back, or you could email it to Peggy Frymore. You can find the email on the newsletter. And let's see, last thing is... And the practitioners will pray for you for 1 week. Who will help with the bookstore? Virgie will help you with the bookstore purchases in the back. And there is, I'm supposed to say Om Shanti. I'm not sure why, but it's always a great thing to say, Om Shanti. So back to you, Deb.
Thank you. Well, we're going to set some boundaries with this last song as we take this service out. Let's all stand together and sing Dr. Reverend Michael Beckwith and Ricky Byers' song, I Release. Let's let go of all those things that don't belong in our space. There was a time in my life I thought I'd have to do it all for myself. I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. I didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you've got to let it go, let it all go. And this is what you have to say.
All right, people, bring the house down.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. Oh, no more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for one more time. I release and I let go. Come on. Let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yeah. Reverend Kathleen, thank you all.
And remember to stay in the back too. Don't everybody just come forward, please. There we go.
Oh, here come the Utes.
Yeah, and here comes. Okay, let's give you a mic.
Want me to stand up there?
Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, just.
Good morning. I'm Janet Davis, youth teacher for this Sunday, and I had the pleasure of having Jalen and Jameson with us today to talk about boundaries. And I thought it was good because they don't know any boundaries. They have no filters. And when I asked, they were like, I don't know. I'm like, you're true to heart. But when we did talk about examples of, you know, the fence that they have in their backyard for the dog and so forth, or there was always the negative part or the keeping away. But we wanted to change that mindset that boundaries are an act of love that teaches others how to interact with us and the way that we can honor both of us. There's a book, What It Takes to Heal, and the author says, the distance where I can love you and myself at the same time is the definition of a boundary. So we were like, well, what does that mean? So it's like, how do I keep myself safe? How do I keep my happiness, my peace, my power, my spirit? Well, it takes bravery, and it's speaking up for that in a kind, honest, clear way, so that others can respect you. And in the same token, you are honoring what makes their boundaries. I may be a hugger. Hey, come give me a hug, but someone may not. They may want the elbow, but we still can have that relationship, understanding each other's boundaries. And so we decided to make our, because I'm a girl force t-shirt, just some boundary vests, bubble wrap, because it's to let them know that relationships you have with individuals change. And so those boundaries can change, but it's about learning each other before you pop one of those bubbles and kind of have to start over again with the relationship. So we also did our garden as a reminder, because we know they're going to pop this bubble wrap in the car. This is their boundary garden. And inside of it are things that they want to protect and keep sacred. And on the outside is what they would need to keep them feeling safe. And this will allow both of them to love from a place of freedom and ease. So thank you.
Aren't we blessed? We're so blessed by your radiant, radiant expression of life, Janet. And also you too. That was for you, Janet. Yeah, so grateful. And so grateful for Jaylyn and Jameson. We love you too so much. You bring a lot of light to our community. All right, so let me see if I can span these wires. Okay, Elba, there we go. All right, so as we complete the circle here with our hearts, with our hands, with our intentions, let's remind ourselves of who we are in truth. Let's speak it. So say, perfect God within me. Perfect God within me. Perfect life within me, which is God. Perfect life within me, which is God. Come forth into expression through me. Come forth into expression through me. As that which I am. As that which I am. Lead me ever on the path. Lead me ever on the path of all-inclusive love. Of all-inclusive love. And cause me to see. And cause me to see. The infinite good. The infinite good. Yes. So let's just breathe that in. Breathe in that intention to show up as ourselves and with the courage to stand up for our boundaries, as Janet said, in a kind and gentle way. And then let's accept it with a powerful yes. And so it is. Thank you, my friends. Lovely, lovely. And remember, Power of 8 is down in the orange room at 11:50. So in about 20 minutes to hang around, get something to eat, and then meet Jenny and the rest of us down in the orange room. I see my friends. I see the power in you. I see the greatness in you, and so it is. I see the child in you. I see the sweetness in